clean off the bottles, and then I'm going to brush down.
Look at the colours. Oh my god, look at the colours, how beautiful. Sorry, just a bit distracted.
No, it's okay. But it makes a difference, eh, as soon as you clean them off.
Oh, that green one is beautiful. That's huge. What kind of bottle is that?
It's like, I wish I had more of those big ones.
Can you not take the label off your brush? That's doing my OCD head in.
Okay, I'll put it under my hand. How's that?
So you're going to varnish it or something?
Yeah,
to
I've got
seal it?
some oil that I'm going to put on now. I just want to brush all the excess off. I'm going to give it a bit of a...
All my other stuff, and that's it. I was down a rabbit hole till 2 in the morning.
Louise doesn't need a ladder.
Ladder included. Did you stir this?
I shook it.
That's all right. That's all they do in the paint shop.
Shaken, not stirred. Isn't that James Bond?
Yep.
It's raining again. It's been raining almost continuously for the last month. We just have the odd rain-free day. But, yeah, drip, drip, drip. The rain is so good for the land. You can see how green it's got. But it does mean that I can't do outside projects, which I have a lot. So I've got to stick to the inside ones.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea. Cannot take this anymore. There are a lot of voices drowning in the sea. voices talking back at me. There are a lot of choices waiting to be made. Too many choices making me afraid. Dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while
Inverter was beeping this morning, so just running the generator to give it a bit of a boost, because I start with online work after lunch, so I need to have power. And the pigs are all out grazing, you can see. These chocolate chips, best ones, this Toll House, and I love the recipe that comes on the back. But they came over with my son's in-laws from America, and of course they melted along the way, so it's like one solid thing. I'm gonna have to try and break them up. So it's going to be big chunks of chocolate in this. Okay, so if you don't have Toll House, with the Toll House chocolate morsels, they're called, not chocolate chips, with the recipe on the back to make delicious chocolate chip cookies, this is what you're going to need. 2 1/4 cups of flour. It says here all-purpose and then baking soda, but I actually just use self-raising flour. 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of butter, which is softened. So I've actually got mine in the oven softening at the moment. If you've got brown sugar, which I don't, so I'm just going for 1 1/2 cups of sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla essence. Let me see, I'm trying to read here. 2 eggs, and yeah, I don't put in nuts because I don't really like nuts. Okay, and then the chocolate chips. Right, so that is basically what I am going to be doing. So the 2 1/4 cups flour, the 1 1/2 cups sugar, the 1 teaspoon salt, and the 1 teaspoon vanilla essence is in there. I do cheat a bit and I melt the butter to make it easier to mix in. And I am about to, it's very hot, pour it in and then mix it in, stir it all in. So it's hot, it's steaming it up. Once I've done that, I'll add in the 2 eggs and then the chocolate chips. Eggs are in. Now I'm just going to mix this up and then add in the chocolate chips and we'll be good to go. You can see you want to create quite a solid cookie dough. So it's all mixed in. Time now to try and turn these chocolate chips back into chips instead of a solid melted mass of chocolate. The chocolate chips, such as it is, it's going to need a little bit of work to create chips again. Okay, was a little bit hard on the hands, I have to say, but the chocolate chips are back to being chocolate chips. I'm now going to mix it into my cookie dough. Cookie dough is all mixed up, and I am now going to roll it into balls and put it on a baking tray that is going to be lined with sheet of baking paper, greased baking paper. Right, so they've been rolled into balls. Now what I do is I take a fork and I just squash them down like that. Just like this. And the oven has been on getting to about 180 degrees. So they'll go in now. So they're in the oven, and I'm going to bake them now for about 9 to 11, 12 minutes until they're golden brown. So Walter is busy now putting on the sides with these like wood offcuts for Oreo's house, but definitely we're going to do something to stop the top from collecting water, because that's just going to break the top. So Walter's talking about giving it a bit of a slope, so that the water can just run off instead of just bulging up like that. Tim Tam, of course, has heard my voice, so she's coming to see if I'm giving any food, which I'm not. I'm just coming to look. The other volunteers have gone. It's just Walter here now, so he's the last remaining survivor. Oh, you drinking some rainwater, Tim Tam? I must check to see how much water is in your barrel. Oh, I can give this a bit of a top up as well. There is still water in there, but I can get a bit of a top up. Cinnamon Bun is over there grazing. Walter's just gone to fetch more wood to keep on the sides. Tim Tam is coming to check on progress here. She's probably going to have a little taste of the drill. Aren't you, Tim Tam? Oh, scratching herself on the post. I can't stay away too long because I have my cookies in the oven. Okay, nothing interesting. She might just go. Yeah. And then the gate is going to be the next thing that will be fixed and then hung, and so that this can be fully electrified again. What's it, Clarence? You see me and you think it must be food time? Where are you going? Along the side there. Juno's checking you out. Oh, and here comes the last remaining survivor of the volunteers. If we're playing the game of Survivor, Walter is the winner.
I won the right to fix up the house.
Yeah. What's it, Clarence? No, I'm not coming to feed anybody. Oh my goodness. Now I can hear them all running from down below there as well. Chocolate chip cookies are at the oven, the first batch. So many acorns on the ground in this pen. These trees have produced a lot. So whenever I move the next lot of maternity pigs in, they are going to feast on acorns. So this pen did have straw in, but no sign of it. The pigs like to, like in summer, they definitely like to make hollow out the ground a bit to lie in. I can see there is a little bit of water coming in. It's been raining like mad, so it's not actually too much, but I'll dig a ditch on the other side of this house. It has got a little bit of a slope, but not much. So this is a close-up look of the amazing work that Ollie did when he was here. You can see we've used those offcuts, the pine offcuts, like a row on the bottom and row on the top to stabilize it, with the chicken wire in between. So this will be brilliant now to have one pen over here and then the other pen will be there. Because honestly they didn't use the whole big pen. I'm sorry for the wind noise. The wind is blowing quite heavily today. Still some acorns left on this tree. I'll pick some for Cocoa Pop. I see over here. But once again, lots of acorns on the ground under this tree. A bit of acorns in this pen as well from these oak trees that are in here. The oak trees are an absolute blessing for the pigs. Really, there's lots of acorns, gives them lots of extra things to eat. This pen is all, there's a little bit of the straw left, but this pen is all set up. It's got its creep in and everything. There are some mushrooms growing over there, I can see. I just want to check the piglets were, maybe they won't go through there anymore. They were going through the sides of the, to get to the other side. I might have to put another piece of wood just across the bottom to stop piglets getting from one to the other, but it's actually quite warm in here. Definitely free of wind and actually quite snug. So this will be perfect. And this behind you will all be the new pig pen area. No food. You're coming to eat my shoes. Oh my goodness, and another one behind me. You usually like scratches, eh? What, you don't want scratches today? No, you're not the one that likes scratches, it's the other one. Yes. Look at this. Getting a scratch. So you can see over here, Oreo is back to his tricks. He's been trying to lift up the fence at the bottom, but these rocks are stopping him at the moment, but he's giving it a bit of a go.
Guess who's back? Yeah? Like a bad smell.
Look what I got my little grandson. I got him a 12 to 18 month old one. That looks quite small to me for 12 to 18 months, and because he's so big, I'm thinking get him a bigger size. But yeah, he's gonna support Portugal because Portugal also qualified for the Rugby World Cup next year.